Listen up, Eagles Nation. The whole league is losing its mind right now, and our front office has a massive situation brewing down at the team headquarters. The market is absolutely exploding, and one of our absolute dogs is caught right in the middle of this crazy John. The management is about to face the ultimate test to keep this offense lethal. You will not believe the massive numbers being tossed around right now. Before we drop this absolute bomb on you, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel right now to stay updated. Go Birds! Eagles fans, we need to discuss the future of one of our most electric playmakers, DeVonta Smith, because the booming wide receiver market is making his current contract an absolute bargain for our team. Drafted by the Eagles, Smith quickly became a fan favorite, known for his smooth routes and reliable hands. He's consistently been a pivotal part of our offense, ranking 11th amongst all NFL players in receiving yards, 13th in receptions, and 14th in receiving touchdowns since the start of the 2022 season, despite being primarily our WR2. Smith signed his 3-year, $75 million extension in 2024, locking him in for an average annual salary of $25 million until the 2028 season. However, recent extensions across the league, like Jackson Smith-Njigba at $42.15 million a year, Drake London at $35.3 million a year, and Zay Flowers at $35 million a year, means Smith is now only the 21st highest paid receiver. Many of those players, including London and Flowers, are making significantly more than Smith, even though he often outperforms them statistically, boasting more catches, yards, and touchdowns than London since 2022. And I cannot stress this enough. The key difference is Flowers and London have been their team's WR1s, while Smith has been a WR2 for us. This situation naturally creates an anxious buzz among us fans. We love seeing players like Smith thrive and want to ensure he's compensated fairly, especially as he's one of those players fans wear with those names on the back. The Eagles have cap space and will eventually be proactive, but other defensive extensions are also on the horizon. It's absolutely astounding how quickly the wide receiver market has surged, making DeVonta Smith's 3-year, $75 million extension, signed just this year, look like an immediate steal for our Eagles. This isn't about his rookie contract, it's his new deal, paying him $25 million annually, already being significantly outpaced by other wideouts who signed extensions this offseason. The landscape has shifted so dramatically that players like Drake London and Zay Flowers, both making over $35 million a year, now earn considerably more than Smith, despite comparable production since the 2023 season. Smith posted 2,107 yards and 19 touchdowns, while London had 3,095 yards and 18 touchdowns, and Flowers 3,128 yards and 14 touchdowns in the same period. Our front office, historically proactive in extending key players early to avoid escalating costs, now faces an unprecedented challenge with record-setting deals like Jackson Smith-Njigba's $42.15 million and Ja'Marr Chase's $40.25 million, continually inflating the market. Behind closed doors, the coaching staff and Howie Roseman clearly recognize Smith's vital role, but they also have other priorities with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean needing extensions soon, as Roseman hinted. And honestly, they understand a player of Smith's caliber, currently ranked just 21st among wide receivers in annual salary, cannot remain undervalued for long, especially with the deep 2024 draft class of receivers hinting at further market acceleration. The Eagles will be proactive to secure our Slim Reaper before his price tag skyrockets even more, ensuring he remains a cornerstone of this team. His talent and electric playmaking are vital for our Super Bowl aspirations. This long-term commitment solidifies our championship window, ensuring sustained excellence for years. All right, let's shift gears from the raw numbers and really dig into what this wide receiver market explosion for DeVonta Smith actually means for our Eagles. This situation matters right now because we're watching a superstar become drastically undervalued before our very eyes. And the longer Howie Roseman waits, the more expensive it gets to retain him. While his current $25 million per year is an incredible bargain for a player of his caliber, the immediate impact on our cap is the clear understanding that the Eagles will soon need to allocate significant future salary cap space, potentially $35+ million annually, to keep our star happy and locked in. This looming financial commitment, especially with Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean also needing extensions next season, will seriously test the front office's long-term cap management, forcing tough choices. For the upcoming season, every single route, every catch, every yard from DeVonta Smith will be scrutinized not just for wins, but for its impact on his next deal, amplifying the pressure on him to perform as the true WR1 we know he can be in crucial matchups. Here's the thing nobody wants to say, but a dominant season from him as the primary target could catapult our offense into truly elite status against any opponent. This directly shifts our standing against division rivals like the Cowboys and Giants. A fully unleashed, motivated Smith makes our offense significantly more dangerous, bolstering our playoff chances dramatically as a top contender. We need to secure that talent for the long haul before the market completely runs away, ensuring we keep players fans love and wear on their jerseys. As Philadelphia Eagles fans, we can all agree that DeVonta Smith's current contract, averaging $25 million annually through 2028, is an absolute steal in today's booming wide receiver market. His production speaks volumes. Since 2022, Smith has tallied more catches, yards, and touchdowns than Drake London, who is now making an eye-watering $35.3 million a year. Extending Smith now would be a proactive, intelligent move, securing a foundational piece for this team at a potentially lower rate than waiting, especially as he steps into what could be a clear WR1 role, matching or exceeding the output of players like Jackson Smith and Jigba. This strategic decision would cement his future, keep a key playmaker happy, and ensure we continue to have one of the league's most dynamic passing attacks. However, the counter-argument is equally compelling. The Eagles have other significant contractual commitments on the horizon. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are next in line for extensions, with Jalix Hunt and Moro Ohomo also in the mix, as Howie Roseman has hinted. Smith is locked up for years, so there's no immediate pressure to allocate precious cap space to him when other rising stars need securing first. The wide receiver market, as analysts are quick to point out, is spiraling upwards, with Jackson Smith and Jigba recently setting the bar at $42 on $15 million, and Jamar Chase not far behind at $40.25 million. Players like London and Zay Flowers are already making $35 million. And the more I look at this, what I really think is, while we certainly have other talented young players who will demand their paydays, the Eagles cannot afford to drag their feet with DeVonta Smith. So, when we put the booming wide receiver market together with the Philadelphia Eagles' strategic approach to retaining their homegrown talent, what we see is a franchise positioning itself for sustained contention. This isn't just about DeVonta Smith, it's about the team's ability to draft well and then reward those players, creating a culture of success for years to come. As Philadelphia Eagles fans, we should feel incredibly optimistic and confident heading into the season. Our front office, led by Howie Roseman, has consistently shown a knack for identifying talent and then managing the salary cap effectively to keep our core together. The fact that Smith, despite his current bargain contract, is producing at a level comparable or even superior to receivers like Drake London and Zay Flowers, who are making significantly more, demonstrates his immense value and our future potential. The bottom line here is, while we have other key players like Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean coming up for extensions,